Welcome to the Power Brokers Podcast. I'm your host, Joe Santini. Find us wherever you get your podcast. You can also catch the video version on YouTube. Today, we go around the world and we have with us top producing real estate broker, Navine Sedky from Coldwell Banker, UAE, Dubai. And Nevine is a luxury property specialist with 15 plus years experience across the UAE, Egypt, and Canada as well. She speaks English and Arabic and has a background in finance and investments. So excited to hear about Dubai, which is really known for its modern architecture, luxury tourism, and rapid development. So hi, Navine, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, Joe. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So excited. Dubai and that area, it's always very interesting to us in, all over, especially Southeast Florida. We have a lot of connections to that area.
Mhm.
So interested to hear about it. How'd you get your start in real estate, Navine?
Actually, it was a coincidence. When I moved to Dubai, I'm Egyptian, originally from Egypt, and I used to live in Vancouver as well, Canada, for some times. I moved from Canada in 2014 with the family to Dubai, and at that time I took like a conscious decision not to work for the first few years because my kids were so young. Then I started to look for a job in the same sector. I used to be a banker for like 11, 12 years between Egypt and Canada. And it wasn't easy because it was like a post-COVID, so it wasn't easy to find a job in the banking sector here. So one of my friends told me, okay, why don't you try real estate? So I thought about it. I said, yeah, why not? It's a new industry. Also, it's a product everyone would like to invest in, same like banking products. And UAE is the best market to learn about real estate. So I started just to like a new to know a new industry, and then first year was like about exploring the market, knowing everything about it. And then I started in the second half of the first year to build my portfolio. So I focus on like the ultra high net worth individuals, and I focus on the luxury market because Dubai is all about luxury. So that was my focus, and it worked. It worked very well because, like, even with end users, it's very important to have like a lucrative opportunity. So it's like exactly like the like offering a banking product good for investment, even if they are end users. So it was like this. It was like an investment opportunity for every one of my clients, and it worked very well.
Well, it's certainly working out for you. And, you went into it, cool story, similar real estate story, where you're successful and then you come upon real estate. And so how do you like living in Dubai? You must love it, right? You didn't go back, right? You stayed. So you like living there.
I've been here like for 11 years, and it's really safe. It's like one of the safest cities in the world. Lifestyle here is very, very nice, close to my home country as well, Egypt. 3 hours flight. So it ticked all the boxes because I used to live in Canada. Canada also is a lovely country, but here it has the mix between everything. You have the lifestyle, you have the system, you have the like they are advanced in everything, and you have the safety, you have the nice culture lifestyle. So everything, and the most important thing, no income tax.
Okay, so explain that to me. What that really gets my interest. Like, what do you mean? No income tax at all?
Yeah, not at all. And no inheritance tax, nothing. Like we get like a lean income.
So I totally get it. So the country is obviously funding themselves through other ways.
Mhm.
Wow. Listen, I'm all for having that over here. That's unbelievable. Really
Yeah.
cool. So that's interesting. Didn't know that. And all right. Well, listen, how is the market right now over there? What's happening in Dubai? Is it like a seller's market, very much in demand, or you have a lot of inventory? Tell me a little bit about what's happening.
Hmm. The market is booming, like since COVID or like post COVID. Dubai or UAE were the showcase of they how they dealt with this, like with this thing, like so they were so disciplined about like the lockdown. Everything went very very well. After that, the demand started to be looking to Dubai, like the international market. So I can see there is a demand coming from the international market for so many reasons. The political issues that are like going on around the world, for tax purposes, also for the lifestyle and safety. So that's why I can see a huge demand from the international market.
Got it. And interesting. So yeah, anybody I've talked to who's come back from Dubai is always blown away. They're always like, "Oh my God, the place is just simply amazing." So if I'm coming over to Dubai now, what are the entry level price points? Like, what is it going to cost me to buy a piece of real estate? What's like the entry level price to live in Dubai?
I can tell, like for a decent apartment, one bedroom apartment in a nice residential area, you can have it like around 300 to $350,000.
Okay. I wasn't planning on hearing that number.
Yeah,
So
actually,
okay. Not so bad. Entry level, just a regular apartment, right?
yeah, actually, Dubai is still reasonably priced. However, the prices went so high for the last few years, but it's still reasonably priced compared with the price per square foot in the like the most attractive cities in the world. So it's still lower than Singapore. It's still lower than New York. It's still like Monaco. It's still lower than that.
Yeah, yeah, very much so, and surprising. So, and then when you talk about luxury, like what does luxury start at? Is it in U.S. dollars? Is it 5 million? Is it 3 million? Like, what do you consider luxury in Dubai?
Um, it depends if it's like an yeah. It depends on, like, it can you can have like a small, like a luxury apartment, like a studio, for almost like $1.2 million. Uh, it started from. It depends, but it varies because here the sky's the limit. So they have everything. Like luxury can start from a studio, let's say 4 5 million dirhams, which is like almost 1.2 to $1.5 million, up to like more than like 50 million. If it's like a villa, $50 million, maybe more. So the
Gotcha.
sky's the limit here.
Right. So really nice luxury properties, which I assume. So really interesting. And what about the rental market? Suppose somebody wants to go over to Dubai and they're not sure if they want to buy there, they want to rent for a year. What is that looking like? What does it look like in US dollars to rent a nice place in a nice building in a nice area?
It's still very affordable. To rent, it's like Like for example, you can have a nice rental apartment, 2 bedrooms apartment, for like almost $40,000 a year, which is very, very,
Okay,
and
yeah,
these are
reasonable.
great areas.
Gotcha. So reasonable. Okay, wow. So I think the listeners will probably be surprised at the price points because, the image of Dubai is, from over here is very different. You think of it as this super only luxury, so really
Mhm.
interesting. And where do your buyers come from, Navine? Are they from all over the world or do you see them coming from specific countries? Where do you find your buyers?
Actually, I have lots of like local buyers as well. But if we are talking about the international buyers, they come. Most of them are coming from Europe, UK, because of the taxes. Some of them coming from the countries that around the UAE for the political issues, like Iran, Palestine, Syria, Lebanon. So the good thing about UAE, they are neutral when it comes to politics. And when it comes to dealing with the nationalities or races, they are cosmopolitan. They respect everyone. They have the respect for. So you feel it's your home. So you don't feel like a stranger. You mingle right away in the culture. They have all the cultures here. They respect all the religious. They respect everyone. So the law is on everyone. So that's why we have a lot of demand coming from Europe, coming from UK, also like the other countries like Israel, like Iran. Lots of countries are looking for Dubai as a good destination to live in.
Sounds great. Sounds like a good mix of people, good neutral place. And what would you say the percentage of American buyers are in Dubai?
Actually, I saw some of them. I personally didn't deal with lots of Americans buying in Dubai. Uh, but maybe because it's far from US. But again, I can see lots of people are like the wealth is migrating from the world to, like, Dubai is the, or not Dubai, the UAE is the highest country that the wealth migrate to. Like for example, last year 6,700 billionaire slash millionaire moved to UAE. So I can see that. Um, Again, like US is still, like when I was in the last luxury summit in Miami last September with Coldwell Banker, I met lots of like Coldwell Banker agents from US, and all of them, they were keen to know more about the real estate market in Dubai.
Right. A lot of
Yeah.
interest for sure. And that was so cool that you made it to Miami. And wasn't that such a great event? Great event, lots of great agents. And yeah, there's definitely a hunger for information about Dubai.
Mhm.
No doubt, definitely, especially in the South Florida area.
Mhm.
So when you're doing the real estate transactions over there, are they mostly cash deals or is there financing involved or both?
Both.
Both, like pretty
Yeah.
much anywhere else. And as far as the transaction goes, like how does it work? Does the is the commission paid by the buyer, the seller, or both? Or how does that work? What are the dynamics of the transaction when you
Mhm.
sell over there?
Yeah. First of all, most of the luxury transactions done in cash. Uh, Not like that's the for the luxury properties. The
Right.
majorities are in cash. Uh, Usually, we charge the buyer and the seller, and the system here is very transparent. So everything is like, and everything is digital. So there is a website for it's called for Dubai Land Department. You put the contract on it go to the buyer, it go to the seller to for both of them to sign, and then we meet all together in the trustee office. This is part of the Dubai Land Department to finalize the contract there and exchange the checks and the contracts. So it's very transparent, and it is also very monitored from the government to protect all the sides.
Right. Sounds really efficient. And how long does it take to close a property? So if, I signed a contract with you today, when does it close? A couple of months or a couple of weeks?
It can be a couple of days. If the usually, yeah, if they agree on the terms, and on the also the period, it's fine to close it. Like we usually ask for NOC from the developer. Once it's provided, we can close the deal right away. But usually people, to for the transfer purposes, they make it like 30 days. That's
Right.
the average.
That's interesting. So, well, that's great. And so how's the nightlife and what do people do in Dubai? Like, what are you doing for fun when you're not out there transacting mega deals? What are you doing for fun? What do the people do out there?
I am not the good person to ask him this question. I sleep at night at 9 a.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. So, but again, I know the picture that everyone knows about Dubai, but this is not the normal life here. So, like it's typical like any city in the world.
Right.
But again, if you want anything, you will find it in Dubai. If you want to like nice gatherings for young generation, you will find. If you want to go pubs, you will find. If they have everything here. Everything can be like they have some stuff for the families, some for the young generations. All of
Great.
these
Yeah,
things.
I'm sure. Probably have a little bit of everything. Probably have great nightlife and really interesting.
Yeah.
And thank you for like shedding a little light on that, beautiful, beautiful place that you live and work in. So if investors are listening, what do you think? Where do you think the market's going in like the next 12 months to the end of 2025? What do you think it looks like out there? You think it's going to just keep? I know that you're really growing out there. Do you expect it to stay in high demand, for throughout the rest of the year?
Mhm. I can see like in 2025, if I'm talking about 2025 for the next till end of the year, I can see still some growing in the market. Um, Maybe it will continue for the beginning of next year, but I also see maybe by mid of next year some correction in the prices, especially for the apartments, because the inventory will be a bit much by next year, especially for the apartments. But what will stand is the good locations. So a good location is the key for whoever is buying now. The location is number one. Second thing, we need to, any investor is buying, you need to understand the expansion plan for the country. So where it's going. So for example, we have now new palm. It's called Palm Jabal Ali. Palm Jabal Ali is a new palm, and also they have also an expansion plan for a new airport. It will be the biggest airport in the world. So also that will be close to Palm Jabal Ali. So it's good that for the coming investors to know and understand the expansion plan for the country, because it's better to buy in a growing area better than go to saturated areas. So
Yeah,
yeah, at least they will hedge against any correction.
good point. Good point.
Mhm.
And you sound really knowledgeable. You sound like you really know the market. And what a great place to sell real estate. So, we like to wrap these up, Naveen. And I always like to ask one question because you've had quite a journey from where you originated, and now you're in like one of the probably most competitive luxury markets in real estate. So, what do you think makes you so successful? If you had to pick one thing, what would you attribute it to? What would you attribute your success to?
After the grace of God, um, consistency and vision. You need to have a vision and plan, not only to work hard. No, you need to have a vision to know exactly what you want to do. And you need to be consistent to do every day what you are doing and keep working, and you will reach to your goal, that's for sure. And
Really well said.
I can add one more thing as well. You need to be very, very honest with your clients. It's not a hit and run job. It's a long term relationship, and this is very important. You need to add value to your clients. So even if they are end users, even if they are renting.
Really interesting. And, consistency, does it all. Many people struggle with that, and integrity, no doubt. Really well said. And thank you for, sharing that with us. If you want to find out more about real estate opportunities in Dubai, connect with Navine. You can reach out to her at coldwellbanker.ae. And is that the best place to get you, that they can look you up?
cbemirates.ee, Coldwell Banker Emirates. Yeah.
Coldwell Banker at
Yeah,
Emirates.
CB Emirates. Yeah, this is the website, and yeah, also my Instagram, the website for Coldwell Banker. I'm here.
That's so awesome. What's your Instagram handle?
It's let me check it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it in the notes for you.
Sure. So it's Nevine underscore Sedky, Sedky. So Nevine underscore Sedky.
That's perfect. So check her out on Instagram, look her up on the website. And listen, thank you everybody for all the follows. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you can catch the next show. And Naveen, thank you so much for joining us today at the end of your busy day. We appreciate it so much. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Joe, and looking forward to meet with you next time when I come to US.
Absolutely. Be
And we'll
well.
look for you in Dubai.
Yes. Take care.
Okay. You too. Bye.